much. You're most welcome to this live. This is Tony CP as usual. First and foremost, I want to say you're welcome to my life. Today we want to do some small cleanness, of course. You know, in Africa here, especially in Uganda, it's time for back to school, where pupils, students are going back to school. So you need to prepare the black shoes so that they are actually smart and attract more of the buyers. So what you have to do normally, you have to make sure you clean them very well. As you can see, they are full of dust. There's a lot of dust. So what we have to do, I bought this nugget, the shoe cream. I'm going to use it at least to polish all the shoes that you're seeing today here. As you can see also in the background, here, there's only black shoes. So that means that it's only black shoes that we recommend that you use the cream, the shoe polish. So thank you so much. This is Tony CP himself, live today. For people who are still new with this channel, I want to tell you that this channel normally brings to you the actually traditional African cultural dances, whereby we explore different types of dances in the Acholi region. When I say Acholi, most people have been actually asking questions. Where are these Acholi? Where is the origin of this dance that you normally bring? The real origin of this dance that I bring is the Acholi people, the Acholi tribe of people. They are one of the groups of the Luo-speaking people. So Acholi is part of Luo. So Luo is divided into very many tribes, because we have Luos in Sudan, Luos in Uganda, Luos in Kenya, and so forth. Luos in Ethiopia, and so forth. So Luos in TZ. So Acholis, this dance that you normally see in this channel originates from northern part of Uganda, the Acholis of northern part of Uganda, and southern part of Sudan. I hope you heard me clearly. Southern part of Sudan and northern part of Sudan. Of course, the Acholis came from southern part of Sudan to settle in northern Uganda. So some of the Acholis remained in southern part, and then others proceeded to northern Uganda. So it's only the boundary. Hey. So right now, as you can see, just here. Hey, ja. Afoya mataya. Antima baitia. Eh. Afoya.
Oh, you got to stop.
Stock my ati mere cleaning game. Afoya. Antima mere live YouTube.
Oh, live YouTube.
Afoya mataya. Yeah, with me here, I'm having King Jafire also in the background. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
Yeah, man, you know. It's a blessing always.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
True. I like what you do, man.
Thank you.
And you need to know you are one of the role models in Vulu. Because as you...
Dear chap.
Come. Role model. In Vulu because, you know, you think at the minute you're going to want to my phone. There was sneaker money and where we
yeah.
I made a when Matica view in when Matic funds were making YouTube. American you're a very practical person. In fact, Jimmy my eating a team give me on the body traditional dances, my eating
a international.
Oh, this is international.
Yeah, man.
So I really want to appreciate what you do.
Thank you so much.
First of all, as youths, first of all, I want to say like this. I know your viewers are international. Yeah, I know we got people, also white people who are your viewers, and I know we got black people too.
Yes.
But forgive me, I'm not a racist person, but allow me to say what I'm saying. As black youths, in this time we have a lot of challenges. Number one, we have education, yes, but no jobs.
No jobs, sure.
Yes, man. So we have a duty, first of all, to be job creators. Because most of the time, we have job seekers.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
So I really want to encourage you because, first of all, you are the definition of self-employed. You are the definition of what we call self-independence. Because you cannot call yourself independent when you still have somebody else you're working for. So I really appreciate what you do to help us as a people. First of all, these shoes that you're selling, they are very, I can say, up to date. Why? Because some of these shoes, they are strong. Most of them, in fact.
Most of them.
And they are comfortable. And on top of that, they are durable. You look at them, most of them. So really, I really appreciate the good works you are doing for us.
Thank you so
Then
much.
number two, I really want to appreciate you for the great works you are doing on the social media. For example, the traditional dances you are trying to elevate. You are trying to uplift, in fact, our traditional culture as a people. I really want to thank you so much.
Sure.
This one is like a sacrifice you are making. Nobody's paying you for that. That's what I know.
Sure.
But out of this sacrifice, trust me, God will bless you for that.
Thank you so much.
Because you know, in this life, you reap where you sow. You know, you get your blessing where you have also sown seeds.
Sure. I get
So
it.
what you're doing, that explains the reason why you have a lot of customers. You have a lot of people who know you. Why? Because of the service you are delivering to us. So for me, in fact, I just bumped into you. In fact, you never told me you are going to go live also.
Yeah.
And I see this is a blessing.
It's a blessing for sure.
Yes, it's a very big blessing because, in fact, it is a big honor. Like I said, more times, many people, when they see us outside, in fact, when they are watching us all over the world, some of them are praying for this little opportunity to have your life when you are doing these little things you are doing. So for me, it's always a good vibration when I come live like this. Because, like I said, as a people, we need to appreciate good works when we find them. You know, like I said, God always blesses those who do good works in society. So one thing I want to tell you, you need to know that as young people, we have a scarcity of jobs. So as we have scarcity, if we keep on complaining, nothing will change, my brother. Trust me, nothing will change. So for you, what I've seen with you, instead of complaining, life is so hard, we're educated, we have the papers, we have no job, you have decided to put complaints aside and you have decided to face life. And this is your initiative. I really want to appreciate this big initiative you have started. And really, I pray to the Almighty God to bless you.
Thank you so
because, trust me, in this life, you get a blessing whenever you do good works. That's why I love Rastafarians for one thing. There's a drum. It's called Nyabingi drum. It goes 1, 2. The heartbeat 1, 2, 1, 2. And this beat is just telling you, do good. Do good works, do good.
Sure.
Think, do good. So what you're doing, you cannot put on all these shoes as you. Even if you are the richest person on this earth, you cannot put on all these shoes. So you have brought it for the people. Really, I want to thank you. Because if you were selfish, you would even say, all these are my shoes. I change them every day. In fact, no one can win me. But you have decided to help our people in a long way, because for you, you buy them, then you come and sell them cheaply. You bring them nearer to us who need it. So really, I want to congratulate you because in Africa, you are one of the young entrepreneurs.
Thank you so much.
Because enterprise is a business. So yours is an enterprise. It's a shoe selling enterprise. So you are a young African entrepreneur. So I want it to be like a role, in fact, like a role model thing for the people out there, the viewers. I know everyone, we are all hustling, man. My life, why I am who I am up to now is because of hustling. Even if you are the son of the president, in this life, no one has guaranteed you that if you are the son of the president, you should not toil. In fact, I want to give thanks. Even the son of our president is a hard-working person. You get the point. Even if you are the son of a minister in this government, you cannot say, oh, my father is the old minister, I don't have the title to work. No. Still, you must struggle in your own way. Yes, man. So I really want to encourage our young people in Africa and across the world that as young people, the cards are so stacked up against we. to a level that the youths are finding it very difficult to survive in the streets, in the ghettos. And by the way, if you find the streets that we have in Africa, if the youth is not in the streets, the youths are not in the ghettos, they're in prisons. Uganda alone, we have 30,000 prisoners in Luzira prison. Now try to calculate how many of those, in between how many, to me, 70% almost of those the prisoners are youths. You get the point? Now, this is the state of the art of the youths. This is the condition of the youths that we are undergoing all over the world. So for me, I want to encourage our young people. If you got a talent, invest in that talent. Don't sit over it, because you are going to turn that talent to become your job. Yes, man. Because I really want to encourage our people to be innovative. Because being innovative person, it means you are creative. You get the point? Being creative to a level that you innovate. You bring something that is not there in place. You bring it into place. For example, even if our government was the richest government on this earth, no government can give money from door to door to door to door that, oh, you are not working, let me give you 50,000. You are not working, let me give you 1 million. You are not working, let me give you 1 billion. No, no government can afford to do that on this earth. So, which means, as a people, we need to know that we have a responsibility to fight for our well-being. Now, economic empowerment, my brother, is what I'm trying to emphasize. Because all of we, in this time, you realize we need food, we need clothes, we need shelter. Now, if you're living in town, shelter is rented. Most of the time you're renting, and that one needs money. And in town, if you're living in town, you know that food, and most of the time we eat in hotels. You get the point? And all this is money. I live alone that clothes, good clothes, and shoes that I am seeing now, all this needs money. Which means the only passport in this town or in this life is working.
Working.
No matter insignificant that work may be, you can be a wheelbarrow pusher, give thanks for that.
Now, guys, this is one of the king. If you have been seeing my videos, he normally appears in my videos, in my YouTube channel. So he's one of the wisest king that we have in northern Uganda.
Respect.
It's called King Jafire.
Respect.
And today he just came above to my life, as you can see. And his words of wisdom alone, I guess you guys are hearing. This is a very good encouragement to the youth, because the youth have faced a lot of challenges right now. Right. That's why you're seeing me. I personally decided to be self-employed.
And I love that.
That's what I'm doing right now. So King Jafire, he has always words of wisdom to all those youth which are not really doing something.
Right.
So he's called King Jafire himself. He can also introduce himself. And at least you are also, if you're my fan, I think you know him very well. I have his videos uploaded in my channel. Thank you so much, King Jafire, for coming around. But now, what do you have to say to the youth which are too much, they are redundant on the streets, they don't want to work, yet there are a lot of potential they could have. They have a lot of potential to do some other things, but they are not just there at home redundant, they don't want to work. What they want to do is always shortcuts of life, like going to steal. What do you have to say? Those kind of youth.
Yo, now I really want to apologize for one thing. You know, I never started with, in Africa, the African way, the first thing you start is introduction.
Sure.
So I'm really sorry to the viewers that we are having right now. Wherever you're watching from, maybe you're in the United States, you're in the UK, all over the world, respect to you, salute. Or you're watching from Africa, we give thanks for that. I am King Jafire, King Jafire, King of the Rastafari, and I'm also Ruot of Acholi. I'm Kings times 2. Yes, I'm Ruot of Acholi, Ruot of Pobech, Chua Empire in Kitgum district, Acholi district. Yes. Yes. And then I am King of the Rastafari too. This one now, the scope is bigger, because Rastafarians are all over the world. So I'm not just a king of Rasta in Kitgum, no. I'm the king of the Rastafari world over. In fact, respect to Emperor Haile Selassie, the true Rastafari know who King Selassie is. So with great respect, my viewers, with great respect, the viewers of Tonny CP. Yeah, Tonny is a very intelligent person. In fact, the question he has put forward, the message right now he has tried to put forward, I find it very interesting because this is a subject of contention, very important subject. Most of the youths in this time, they're redundant. Most of the youths in this time, I agree with you, they have nothing to do. Yeah, but as young people, really, this is my straight up advice. Number one, don't sit for nobody. Don't wait for nobody to come and give you a future. Your future is in your hands. My advice to the youths then. Humble yourself. If you want to make some money, go make some bricks. That will go bring some money. You have a shamba. You have a shamba. In fact, you have land. Utilize it. If you cannot put crops inside the land, give it out, rent it to somebody. That is still money. You are earning. On top of that, we need to be innovative as African youths, especially in this time. Why? Because we have so much education and jobs are scarce. Trust me. And what makes it funny is young people, they are the future. Tomorrow belongs to the young people. So if tomorrow belongs to people who are not employed, tomorrow is belonging to people who don't even have a sense of duty or a sense of direction, then I feel very disappointed. So at this dispensation of time, I want to deliver a very powerful message that as youths, don't sit. I realize that what was the biggest problem with us is the comfort zone.
Comfort zone, being in a comfort zone.
Yeah, youths love to be comfortable. Youths love just to sit and do nothing, completely nothing, not even something to change their lives. And these are youths that you realize that instead of helping society, they have become destructive. I have a case in point. There was a time, a youth, he stole a phone, mobile phone. Yeah, when this youth stole this mobile phone, they connected to me because I'm very helpful to society. I try to help people always when there's a problem, people call me. Yeah, so being a leader, I received a call from Lamson UG. He works for one of the radio stations here in East Jumbo FM. So when this guy called me, I'm like, how can I help you, my brother? He said, there's a very big problem. We want your help. So I was far a bit. So I said, give me some time. I'm coming over. Give me some time. Yeah, I want to come over. So the guy is like, it is very urgent. Yeah, respect. God bless. Respect you. For your name. Right. So this guy, okay, he said, where are you? I said, I'm in between. He said, now, get on the border. Right. We have a lot of good ones. They are very strong shoes. So this youth, my brother, this youth apparently, he had stolen a phone. So when this guy called me, he paid for the border. He said, you come very fast. So when I came, we began to question this youth, who was a suspect by that time of the stolen phone. So this guy, of course, this guy started saying, no, you know, the phone is not there. I've not stolen any phone. So I decided to change my tactic. I said, my brother, remove your shoes now. Remove that belt. Remove your shirt. Right now, we are going to take you right now to the police. So this guy, when he heard that, he said, no, the phone is there. I said, yeah, that's what I want to hear. He began laughing. I said, don't laugh. Let us go to where the phone is.
So he only accepted after when you changed it.
Listen to me. So my brother, when we went, we got this guy who had bought the phone. Imagine a phone of 800,000. This guy sold it 40K, 40,000 shillings, Uganda shillings. So when we got this guy who had bought this guy's phone, we said, now you are in a hot soup. You have bought a stolen property, give it back. Otherwise, right now, both of you are in trouble now. So this guy, when he heard this, decided to give us back the phone.
Politely.
Very politely. Now, this guy questioned me. This guy is the manager of Bomber Apartment, Kitco.
The one who bought?
No, the one whose phone was stolen.
Okay.
So now he asked me a question, that boss, what do we do now? Should we take this guy to police? What should we do? Should we beat him up? I told him, I said, brother, let's first ask this guy, why did he do this? We first try to find his problem. Why? He's a young person. Look at him, very young. So this guy said, okay, we question him. Then I asked this brother, I said, yeah, what is the problem? Why did you do it? And what did you do with the money? The guy told me that, you see, I bought the money with chapati, Rolex. Chapat. He was hungry. Everyone burst into laughter. I said, don't laugh. This is the reason why most of the youths go into crime. Because they are hungry on the streets. They have nothing to eat. So as young people, we have a lot of challenges. For example, you wake up in the morning like this, you need some money, at least some small money in the pocket to have some breakfast, to have some lunch, to make you move around to do your things. Now, if you are not employed, if you are not doing anything to bring you some little income, which means you're going to turn to be a bad person. So this story is like a moral story, my brother, to the youths, to the young people outside there, to make them know that, yeah, you can decide to be a thief. That is, some people choose it. But I see that there are a lot of challenges that young people face by choosing the wrong way. In fact, when you decide to be a thief, anyone can kill you anytime. Mob justice. Because when they get you, like for example, they get you that you have stolen this pair of shoes. Right now, someone will stone you. Because they will say, oh, a thief, a thief. They will not even want to inquire that what have you stolen. They will just come to hit you with stones. At the end of the day, you are dead. Which means, as young people, we should not take shortcuts. I'm like a role model even to the young people. I'm a farmer. Much as I'm smart, I do farm. Right now, even I'm preparing my shamba for planting trees. Yes, man. This I want to tell people, agroforestry. Yes, man, I love trees. And when you check it out, as youths, in fact, Africa as a whole, we need to plant more trees. If you were to see, especially in Uganda, this country, something happened this year, very bad. Yes, you can imagine, the beginning of the year, there was like something like drought almost. Yes, something like drought. It happened. There was no rain. The whole area was very dry, and people were crying now for rain. So, one solution to this problem is to plant a lot of trees. Why am I saying this? Because trees act like rainmakers. You know? Yeah. Yeah. So trees act like rainmakers. So as a young people, this is my initiative. I'm a farmer. I do farming much as I am a king, much as also I'm a musician, I'm a rapper, I'm an artist. Yeah, I'm also a farmer. So all this, I am trying to act like a role model, trying to inspire, trying to motivate the youths, the young people that you can do it. You can do it. You can begin from zero and you can become a hero. You can begin from scratch, from nowhere, and you can become something. Like Tonny. Look, Tonny, I know Tonny began this from scratch, this selling of the shoes, this business. But I see him growing. Though he still have a vision of expanding the business, but at least where he has reached is a result of innovation and being open-minded. So I want to summarize my message to the young people. Yeah, because you asked me this question, that what could we do as young people to solve this problem? Because not only your problem, not only my problem, it is our problem. So one way of solving the problem is to be innovative. Then number two, I don't want youths to undermine jobs. You can push wheelbarrows. You can even be a loader. You load stuff. They pay you some small money. Even you can go to the sites as young people. Yeah, there are a lot of sites around. People are building. A porter is paid 10K in one day, porter. Yes, which means a professional mason can be paid like 15K or 20,000. You see, that is money. And you find in the sites, people are being given food, and that one will help young people, because when you get that money, can help you to rent. If you have a wife, can help you to support. If you have kids, can help you to pay fees. So young people, don't be redundant. Don't wait for nobody to come and give you nothing. Don't, please, don't, because you are sitting on your future. Get out of that comfort zone, my youths. Get out of that comfort zone. In fact, why I came across him, we have work. Always we have these works we are doing, small works. Yes, to teach people, in fact, to enlighten the generation. So it is because of work. That's why I came to him also. I did not just come for nothing to talk nonsense, no. So young people, pick this as a motivation piece. Pick this as an inspiration piece. This is the small kind of advice that I got to give to our young people, because nothing will change. If you keep on complaining, things will remain the same, my brother. Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you so much. That was King Jafire, most well-known king. Yeah. Right now, I think if you go to the internet, you just type King Jafire, you'll see him for his wisdoms and whatever things that he has done for the community. Right. So we have come to the end of this live, because I just wanted to do some small intro of what I was doing. Then King Jafire came in. Now it changed to at least giving a lot of advice to the youth, because you'll find that most of our youth now in Africa here and also any other part of the world, right, they are too redundant, they are normally lazy. So King told us that the youth have to go away from their comfort zone. Right. You know, when you're in the comfort zone, yeah, there will be a tendency of you being lazy. Right. You know, you'll not be having those pressure to work, all those, right, stuff. So always youth, you have to get out of your comfort zone. So for people who are watching us from US, Kenya, UK, whatsoever the place might be, you are most welcome to this live. So we have come to the closer. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.
God bless. God bless. Respect.